Dave Filoni has long been considered to be the chosen one in the creative space of Star Wars. Many regard him as George Lucas's direct successor, The Apprentice. But I came across an article the other day that made me rethink the role that he has to play in the upcoming Star Wars projects, and second-guess his demanded ascension to the highest rank at Lucasfilm. The piece was written by Amy Swanberg for Twin Cities Geek, neither of which had I ever heard before. She starts by saying how excellent Andor was. I think we can all agree. During the release of the first few episodes, a majority of the criticism centered around how boring and how not Star Wars-y it was. These complaints soon faded, as the ones making them stopped watching and stopped caring. But towards the end of Season 1, a new commonality began to emerge. Andor brought new controversy, not against the show itself, but against those which came before. We've heard all of these complaints. Why couldn't Kenobi have been this good? Why didn't Boba Fett get the same treatment? How come Andor got the bigger budget? Amy points out that the one thing that was absent from Andor was Filoni. And Disney itself, I might add. The flavor was completely different, and for the better. As much as I did enjoy Boba Fett and Kenobi, Andor was just so much more enjoyable. And this begs the question, why all the inconsistency? Wouldn't it be better if one person were in charge of it all? Shouldn't that person be the one who knows the most about the galaxy far, far away? The counterpoint to this, of course, is that a Filoni-directed Andor would have never been of the same style as the one we got. Maybe it would have still been brilliant in its own way, but the darker, more grounded tone from Mr. Gilroy suits the story much better than anything we've seen from Filoni thus far. Amy postulates that if Filoni were to be in charge of all of Star Wars, it would be much more consistent, but at the cost of creativity. Take a look at the MCU. One common style, one common goal, one common mastermind. She likens the MCU to Doritos. Many flavors, but ultimately one single product. They make for a good time, but you know what you're getting. There is very little room for a life-changing new product. We do not want Star Wars Doritos. She concludes the article by saying that the Star Wars universe is so vast, with limitless subplots, character arcs, and events to focus on. With a differing of style, it will help prevent monotony or the oh-so-mysterious Star Wars fatigue. Of course, with something like a trilogy, cohesion is a must, but for the near future, maybe it's best that we don't have a single person, a single product, dominating the storyline. May the stash be with you, and I will see you, wherever I happen to see you in the galaxy.